guys good to go anytime? Wonderful. Well, John, quite a week you had there last week in Columbus. Kind of glad it's over.
Yeah, it's part of the business. Things have been kind of flying around our club here since the beginning of the year. And Christine, I think it ends up getting a little bit more focused because of how our season started with some information out there.
How would you describe your relationship with Luke over the 3 years that he was there? I mean, do you think that you could have done anything any differently to have changed his mind?
I don't believe in trying to change someone's mind. My relationship with Luke is just like anybody else's on this team. My job is I'm going to push you. I'm going to hold you accountable. There is a certain standard that we want here and that we all live by. Someone doesn't want to be here, and that's a hard thing for me to stomach, quite honestly. Carter left, Brad left, Bob left, and my back gets up a little bit.
You mentioned there have been a number of players who have left, and whether you read it or not, there are people that go, well, it's Torts, like he's gone at him again. What do you say to that? That you are the problem. These guys want out of Columbus.
A lot of people have some perceptions of me, how I do things, who I am, how I treat people, that don't have a clue who I am. My whole goal, my whole being is to treat people fairly, treat people honestly. There is never anything personal with me, with the player. It is my job to make them the best player they possibly can and the best person they can.
His final game where you benched him, after that, did you feel he can't play another game in this, like this trade must happen now? I mean, that had to be incredibly embarrassing for him as a player.
People have kind of told me what was written out there after his last game. I believe out in Canada they were calling it the shift, and whatever the hell that is. I don't do much reading of this stuff, but I want you to understand, you just don't bench a player because of one shift. And this is a constant thing that Luke and I had going for a number of years, and it's part of the process. There's nothing wrong what was going on between Luke and I and me teaching him. It just, this here, it just had such a light on it because of the situation at the start of the year. The benching, I'd do it again, but it caught so much attention because of the stuff prior to what went on at the beginning of the year.
No regrets?
No, I don't. I don't have regrets because I think, have Luke and I had conflict? Goddamn right we've had conflict. People say, well, what's going on there? Conflict is a good thing. I just think if you're honest with a player and you're trying to find where we're supposed to go together, coach and player, and then as a team, you're not always going to have agreements. It's not always, everybody's going to be, if everybody's happy, you're going about it the wrong way as far as I'm concerned. This has gotten so blown up that, what went on. I coached Luke like I coach every other player here. And I'm going to coach any other player coming in here. Like I'm going to coach Laine when he comes in here. The best thing I can do for the player is to be honest with him every day.
Well, it's not every day a coach gets to add a player with the caliber of Patrik Laine to his roster. What excites you most about having him join your team?
We have problem scoring goals. We have the past few years, and I've had conversations with Patrik, a couple of them yesterday. Very intelligent guy, wants to know who he's playing with, what's the power play setup.
All right, so who is Patrik going to be playing with? He's asking, we're asking too.
The natural one would probably be you look to try to get him with Max. When I've watched him from afar, he's so dangerous coming in on that left side. We've got to figure that out, and I'll admit to you, I have probably 5 or 6 lineups on my pad of paper right now, but who knows what our health of our team's going to be when he does get here.
Do you think, though, has your style as a coach changed over the years? I mean, have you evolved as a coach?
No question, and it's a great question. It's not about me pounding my chest and you're going to do it my way. I do believe one of the biggest things that I actually love being involved with right now is the mind. I think the mind is the most important part of the game, not the X's and O's. And I've learned a lot about that. Some of the things I did prior, you just can't do it right now. The athletes are different. I'll tell you this, I do think the athletes, it's a softer athlete. And there's so many people around them to protect them, and it's different now. And I have to realize that and adapt to that. But I am not, I repeat, not lose my principles as far as how you're supposed to play this game. and what is expected out of you to play on a National Hockey League team and play at the right standard.
It has been such a crazy year. I mean, I think we're all just grateful that the NHL is back playing again. What are some of the things, though, with new protocols? I mean, are you used to that, wearing that mask behind the bench?
Yeah, I don't mind it, but one thing I have to do, I think I have to start wearing contacts because it just fogs up my glasses. I can't see. And in fact, I took my glasses off the other night because it was just so bad. And I can kind of see, but I really can't see. So I've got to figure that out. And the biggest thing for us, and we talked about this in the bubble, is the team that is willing to just be ready for anything that's going to happen each particular day and adapt. Don't piss and moan about it. Don't complain. We're playing a game we love. And you look out in the world today, outside our sport, in the real world, see what's going on with some people. Give your head a shake. Just take each day that comes to you. Perform and work as hard as you can each and every day and go home happy.